Network scanners are some of the most powerful tools in the world of IT, and their importance cannot be overstated. These tools are like digital detectives, giving you an in-depth view of everything happening within your network. But what makes them so essential and how do they actually work? Let's dive in and break it down in simple terms. At their core, network scanners are designed to map out and analyze the devices and systems connected to a network. Think of them as radar for your digital environment. They can detect all the devices connected, like computers, servers, printers, smartphones, and even hidden devices that might not be immediately obvious. But they don't just stop there, they go much deeper. Network scanners can also uncover vulnerabilities, identify outdated software, detect open ports, and pinpoint misconfigurations that might leave your network open to attack. Essentially, they give you a bird's eye view of your entire network, showing you where the weak spots are before someone else finds them. Now, let's talk about how these tools work. When you run a network scan, the scanner sends out small packets of data to devices on the network. These packets act like digital handshakes, saying, "Hey, are you there? If so, tell me about yourself." When a device responds, it reveals information like its IP address, operating system, open ports, and the services running on it. This information is then collected and analyzed by the scanner. Think of it as sending out a team of scouts to gather intel on the devices in your network. The beauty of this process is that it can be done incredibly quickly, even on large networks. There are different types of scans depending on what you're looking for. A basic ping scan checks which devices are online by sending a simple ping request. If a device responds, it's marked as active. But for a deeper dive, you'd use something like a port scan. This type of scan examines the open ports on a device, which are like doors that allow data to flow in and out. Open ports can be used for legitimate purposes, like hosting a website or transferring files, but they can also be exploited by hackers if not properly secured. By identifying open ports, you can figure out what services are running and whether they're secure. Another powerful type of scan is a vulnerability scan. This goes beyond just mapping the network and actively looks for weaknesses in devices and systems. For instance, it can check if your software is outdated, if default passwords are still being used, or if known vulnerabilities exist in the applications running on your network. These scans compare the data they collect against databases of known security flaws, giving you a clear picture of what needs to be fixed to strengthen your defenses. One of the reasons network scanners are so important is that networks are constantly evolving. New devices are added, software gets updated, and changes are made all the time. This dynamic nature makes it easy for vulnerabilities to slip through the cracks. Regular scanning ensures that you stay on top of these changes, catching issues before they become serious problems. It's not just about security either. Network scanners are also invaluable for performance monitoring. By understanding how devices communicate and how data flows through your network, you can identify bottlenecks, optimize configurations, and ensure everything is running smoothly. Network scanners are also a critical tool in identifying rogue devices. These could be unauthorized laptops, IoT devices, or even compromised systems that hackers are using as a foothold. By regularly scanning your network, you can quickly detect anything that doesn't belong and take action to remove it. This is particularly important in large organizations where it's easy for devices to go unnoticed without proper oversight. Despite their power, network scanners aren't just for large corporations or IT experts. Many modern scanners come with user-friendly interfaces that make them accessible to beginners. They provide clear reports that break down complex data into easy-to-understand insights. So even if you're just starting out in IT, you can use these tools effectively. And the benefits extend beyond cybersecurity. By improving visibility and performance, network scanners can save time, reduce costs, and prevent downtime. In the end, network scanners are a cornerstone of modern network management. They offer a proactive approach to security, helping you address vulnerabilities before attackers can exploit them. They give you visibility into your network, ensuring you're always in control. Whether you're an experienced IT professional managing a large enterprise network or a small business owner looking to protect your assets, network scanners are an essential part of your toolkit. So, take the time to learn how to use them, and you'll be well on your way to optimizing your network for both security and performance. That's the power of network scanners: detect, protect, and optimize.